Hello, maurieo. Live number 5. 170603 AMA. Ask me anything. Just a little bit about maurieo before you get started. I'm a land surveyor and I tutor in land surveying. I'm a married father of 4. I tutor in surveying, maths, CAD, 12D model, and I live in Ngaruawahia, New Zealand. I'm pretty thick-skinned. I'm a relatively older person, mature, as some would say, others elderly. You can ask me anything, and let's see how that goes. So I'm just going to get over there now, and as you can see, I'm online and ready to talk. I've just my daughter just bought me in Magnum ice cream, so I really love Magnum ice creams, so please excuse me. Apparently I'm a bit of a noisy eater, but according to one of my daughters, but I'm going to try and get through this ice cream before it dribbles down the stick and into my hands and makes a hell of a mess. So please excuse me. I see I've got one viewer there. So I'd really appreciate it if you asked a question or made a comment, and that'll give me something to, base my discussions on. But in the meantime, I'm afraid it's just going to be a bit of a video of an old man eating an ice cream, which in itself is not a bad thing. But anyway, let's see how we go. The Magnum ice cream has always been a celebratory measure in our house. Whenever anyone's done well, we've always gone out and bought the Magnums. So we have them quite often, and this today is a long weekend here in New Zealand. We're celebrating the Queen's birthday, so my eldest daughter has come down from Auckland to visit us, so it's a bit of a special occasion. So we pop around to the local service station or servo and grab the old Magnums. So I've got mine here, celebrating alone, I might add, but I just said I'd do this live event at 8 o'clock, so I can't let my viewers down. So I really appreciate if you could have a comment or something like that. Otherwise, I'll start getting into my other little things that I've got planned. I was planning to do a news review. Well, I just go through the various news channels that I watch on here in New Zealand, and maybe commenting on particular news stories. So, yeah. The more input you have, I guess, the more value you'll get from the experience. So please, type something, type a question. More than happy to answer them. If I don't want to answer, I'll let you know. But generally, I can answer most questions. Happy to do questions on math, surveying, CAD, engineering, all sorts of things. As you can see, I'm had a fair bit of experience in life, so I've got a few answers and things there on most topics. I follow politics here in New Zealand and to a small extent around the world, so mostly via YouTube and things such as that. You'll notice that on this there's quite a lag between I notice when I say something and when it happens. So every now and again I look at the screens that I've got up here, and I see myself eating an ice cream, but I'm not actually eating an ice cream because I did that quite a while ago. So it's all very interesting. So we've got one person watching now. Would really love for you to make a comment in the chat. Just type in something. Don't worry about spelling or things like that. I'm not a spelling Nazi. I have a lot of international students. Some of them who don't speak English as their first language, as their second language. So I'm more than happy to, I can understand what most people are trying to get across the line, and more than happy to answer the question and try and be precise in such a way that you can answer it. All right. Oh, well. I've been going round about 11 minutes now, or 6 of them since 8 o'clock, and I've finished my ice cream. So what I thought I'd do is maybe go and have a look at some of the websites and blogs and things that I look at, and we'll see what's there. So I'm just at this point here on my computer, just getting everything sorted up in here. I'll go and have a look at the whale oil blog, which is a bit of a right-wing blog here in New Zealand, but it's I find it, and as long as you read it from the point of view of what's going on, there's all sorts of possibilities. So there's a little video here. What's the story with VLC? I don't really know what's going on there. Yeah, I don't know. Might have a bit of a look and see what happens. I don't know if I play a video across a video YouTube across the YouTube. I don't quite know how that works. But does that copy? Oh well, we'll see what that's all about. Looks like. No, I suppose it's...
You've heard us talk about VLC before. It's our favorite Swiss Army knife of video players. This is one of those apps that even people who don't know what FOSS is has heard of it.
Well, it's called VLC. And it's been downloaded over 100 million times, so you know it's a very widely used and trusted program.
We have between 800,000 and 1 million downloads per day. We've always refused to have like tracking stuff in VLC, so we can't know the numbers of how many people are actually using it and when, because basically that's spying. Sure, I know everyone spies all the time, even if it's for telemetrics or whatever the name you put on it, but it's still spying, right? So we don't have that.
Well, we need to really get to the point there and see what's going on. I don't quite know what the issue is here. It's taking a bit too long for me. So yeah, we'll I think we'll drop out of that one, go back to the small screen, and just I might have a look back at that later on when I've got a little bit more time. So let's see what else we've got. Evening out G-forces on roller coaster loops. Why a perfect circle is not a perfect loop. Yeah, daily round. I won't go there. I might have a look at that a bit later on. It looks quite interesting. They do put up some quite nice videos from time to time that you can have a look at. So yeah, that's an interesting one there. Nothing in the chat at this stage. Right, the daily roundup, I love the daily roundup, and quite often I save or get a lot of material for my web crap of the week from here. So I always look at this. So Arsenal spelled backwards. Yeah, okay. I don't know about that. So read more. Let's see what else we've got here. The thing. So they usually arrives by Saturday 17. Free arrives by 3. Arrives on Saturday, June the 10th. I don't quite know what that's actually about. I'm not getting one. Proof that cats exist in both solid and liquid states. Yeah. Do not give the bison psychoactive substances. Oh. Why? That's a bit weird. And then these little gifs that they usually give. So, to my one watcher there, I'd really love you to maybe say something or make a bit of a comment, but otherwise you'll just have to put up with me. So, I'm going to just go back on this one here, like so. And, yep, so that's the daily roundup. The back chat is sort of a thing there, and not good enough. Oh yes, this is about the policeman here in New Zealand who left his loaded firearm in the toilet for about 90 minutes. He was on the diplomatic protection squad of John Key, and he somehow left his firearm in the bathroom, and he didn't lose his job. So yeah, it's quite a lot of there. Anatomy of a liar. The aim of the liar is simply to charm, to delight, to give pleasure. He is the very basis of civilized society. So this is quite interesting. I don't know. The people on the website have been going through a court case, and that I don't quite know whether this is going to be anything related to that, but it's not really that exciting. So yeah. All right. So it's just giving some little definitions there. I don't quite know what the thing is there. Now, this is the daily roundup. This is one I really like. Where the heck am I? This is a little quiz about New Zealand geography, and I usually do this each week. So if you're online and you want to type in the answer to the quiz, that might be quite interesting. So I'm going to start the quiz. Just let me know if you want to join in, or if you think you know the answers. So Clinton, not Hillary. Clinton, it's either in Otago or Southland. I think it's in, I'm going to go with Otago. And I'm wrong, it's in Southland. Oh well, Harry is closest to. Oh, Harry, closest to. I don't really know, so I'm just going to go for a guess. I'm going to go with Westport. Oh, no, so that's 0 out of 2 so far. Not so good. Okaramio. Ooh, I'm going to go Kaikoura. No, Blenheim. Oh, I don't actually know. Narrawaya, well, I actually live in Narrawaya. So it's closest to Hamilton. And 89% of people got that. Well, there you go. Just came up. Waverley. Waverley. I'm going to go New Plymouth, but it could be Wanganui. Oh, okay. Waipukurau. I'm going Hastings. Yep. Okay. Reparoa is in Reparoa. Reparoa. I'm going to go Waikato. Yes. Oh, I'm good there. I'll keep checking over on the chat to see if I've got any chat, and my one viewer must be thoroughly entertained by everything. Timaru to Dunedin is Timaru. Timaru. I'm going to go... Oh, no, 197. I think I left out Oamaru. So, oh well, I'll carry on. Richie McCall. Richie McCall. Richie McCaw is the All Black captain. Akatara. I'm going to go there, but I don't know who they're saying Richie McCaw is. I think they mean Richie McCaw. And in Antananarivo today must be in... Oh, I'll go Macedonia. Madagascar. Ah, okay. So still no live chat, and I've been going 16 minutes past 8. So, what was my... Oh, what's the replay here? How does that go? No. Okay, all right. So not very good there, but I got a couple right, and my actual hometown was in there, which is really, really interesting. Okay, okay, so what do we got here? Now I want to go back. Okay, yep, all right. So, yes, where the heck am I? Probably want to go back to the, so that's the individual ones. Might want to go back further. It's back to the ones where it scrolls through. Can we do that? Oh yes, this is about Michael Laws. Comparing the word gypsy, because of the local regional council has renamed Gypsy Day, which is the day when all the share milkers and what have you move their stock. So they've renamed it Moving Day. And it's been known as Gypsy Day for years and years and years. So, yep. Yeah, just a little thing. Earlier posts here. So I've read this new museum. Map of the day, Tony Abbott, about the Green Party supporting National in parts of their budget. Photo of the day, an alien severed. I haven't read this one. Yeah. News quiz. So this is another quiz that's done on the weekends. I'll see how I go in the news quiz. Okay, and here it is here. On Monday, Winston Peters said the government had what in its hand? I think he said the Maori Party. The ball. Oh. A lawyer says he will die in debt after irrespective change to a student loan contract. Added six. How much was the original debt? I think it was $1,600. Yeah. Okay. What did Nadine Higgins ask about most criminals? When did they deserve? Would more money have helped them? No. The leader of which country felt they had to declare martial law because of ISIS threats? Oh, maybe go the Philippines. Yes. Okay. The guy there's a bit of an interesting character. Okay, so I've had one person watching the whole time. What will a third of New Zealand women aged 38 have chlamydia? Pretty sure. Yep. Where have authorities told Muslim shopkeepers and restaurant owners to sell alcohol and cigarettes and promote them in eye-catching displays? Sounds like Australia to me. Oh, China. What is a deep, deep hole for pinkos? Rail. Yeah, definitely. What percentage of Whale readers will again vote National according to this month's regular poll? Was it 52? Yeah. Okay. How do you know Bill English is worried about something? I'm going to go with that there. I don't think that's right. He starts blathering on about it. According to Monday's article, for more than 40 years we've been told eating too much. What is killing us? Salt. Well, that's the only food item there that we eat. 6 out of 10. Not bad, but you can do better. Now, I've covered the hedge issue there and already. And in the live chat, I've still got one person watching. I don't know whether it's the same person. But I'll just, at this stage, I've got no real interaction or feedback. So I will just be, I'll be finishing up at 8:30, which is in 8 minutes' time. Unless, of course, I get some feedback or questions or what have you. So don't be shy. So there's nothing too exciting there. Really, I've read through most of these. So we'll just see what else we got. Just early on, and then we'll come back tomorrow. So that's on Friday. Yeah. All right. Unless you see something interesting there. Okay. All right. So what we'll do now is we'll move on to stuff. Okay. And I did have the one. I thought I had the one showing with me inset in it, but I don't. So yes, the Canterbury Crusaders have beaten the Highlanders, I think. The Lions versus the Barbarians. Let's just start. See if we've got anything there. In the. Oh, hi, Chris. Good to see you. Do you? I'll get you up on screen there. Well, I'll get your chat up on screen. So yeah, hi. I've just been. I'm just going to transition you across there. So yeah, I've just been going through a couple of news channels there just to keep things open and something to watch. So have you got any specific questions or anything at this stage that you might want to put on the agenda? Good to see you again. Don't just if you just want to just popping in, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll go on. But if I can be of any help, by all means, yeah. I was just going to catch up with the score. I'm not watching it. I was just going to the live one on stuff. It looks like that the Lions are the provincial Barbarians have scored a try, and and it's 7-3. So that's pretty good. Are you watching the game? Oh, okay. The misclosed question in the test. Just give me a moment. I'll see if I can find. Oh, can I put a copy of the? Can I put a copy of the test up? I've still got a couple of guys to sit it, so I might have to. There's a couple of guys still sitting the test next week, so I might just have to tie ho a little bit. With that one, and sort of catch you up on that one next week. Which bit of it was the problem? The misclosed question, was that the missing line, or the whole circle bearing one at the start, was it? I'm actually going to try and mark the tests just after this. Actually, I've just got them sitting on top of my laptop here, ready to mark, and I got a bit sidetracked. I decided that I would go live, so but I definitely. So there'll be no class Monday, obviously, because it's Queenie's birthday. But and on Tuesday, I've got a practical class from the whole circle bearing one. Oh, okay. Yeah, there were a couple in there that the ones down the bottom where you came negative past 360, and you had to add 360 on to get those ones there. So they were a thing, but well, I could maybe grab your test out and have a quick look. Just bear with me a moment, and I'll see if I can find it without actually discussing it. I can maybe put you out of your misery, or screw up your weekend entirely. Let's see. So I'm picking you. You're in the first group. You said it in the 10, the early one. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Yes. Oh no, it's just having a quick look at it. Oh, yeah. You didn't. You've got all the angles and everything right, and it's just the applying of the correction that you've got wrong. Instead of it accumulates. So if you remember, it would start at possibly 0 and then go, up, and it accumulates up. So the correction, you haven't got the correction quite right, but So you probably got between a 7 to 8 out of 10, probably, Chris, for that question. So you just didn't accumulate the correction, but you certainly got the bulk of it right. So no problems there. But the question, like if you had 3 seconds per angle, it would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 sort of thing. So I wouldn't be, well, you won't be getting 100%, but it won't have a huge effect on the overall outcome. I'll just maybe have a bit of an update here on these, what's happening at the rugby. Have I got the score up? No, they're going there. yeah, so that's all good. But I can pretty quickly show you. Oh, the score's unchanged at this stage here. How long have they been going? Yeah. Is that the first half? I don't really know. I can just put that up on the screen there very quickly. Oh, okay, that's the first half. So looking at that, looks like they've been going about. Oh, what time did it start? Possibly it started around 8, I'd say. Just looking down the bottom. So yeah, they haven't been going too long. So yeah, unchanged. 7-3. All right. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. Thanks for popping by. I know it's Saturday night, so yeah, you probably got some other very important things on your mind. Yeah. Yeah, as I say, I'll be available, and then Wednesday we'll have our usual tutorial on the Wednesday, which will be that'll be, I'll be probably going over some more little bits and pieces that will be relevant to the exam. So cool. Unless you've got any more questions, I'll continue with my perusal of the game. So, well, stuff anyway. So the game's there. I might actually just put that there. Go back to Google and go to. I'll go to my fast dial and go to stuff here and get another version of it. So the Lions Barbarians. Oh, and the Chiefs won. Looks like the Chiefs have won, which is good. So the Chiefs score good win over the Waratahs here in Hamilton tonight. Stephen Donald's 100th match. 46-31. Oh, that would be a pretty interesting game. Okay, some more. Yeah. Well, covered in the exam. No, there's no. Everything in the exam, Chris, is. I'll just flick back to your thing there. Everything in the exam is pretty much will be only covered in what's in those questions. So, you'll be doing it in by hand in the exam. Using the sine and cosine as you did in that latest test. I just the 12D stuff is possibly a little bit outside the scope of the actual course in some ways, but I introduced it because it's so relevant to what's happening today, and I think it helps to give an understanding of how things work, pretty quickly and in a graphical sense rather than, just a pure thing. So I've sort of thought it's, pretty good to put in that regard. And so, that's why I put it in. But no, the exam, you'll see the exam papers, the typical exam papers there on Moodle. I'm pretty sure you know where they are, but I maybe got them coming up here. If you need them, you should. But no, 12D. Would barely get a mention in the exam. So no worries there. because the exam is is a written exam, so there's no computers or anything available, and what have you. So yeah, if you go to the old exam papers there, you'll see I've got all the exam papers from 2016. So the model answers for the 2016 paper, it goes something like the one should go, oh, it won't work like that. Something, this is B-Tech, but the other one's pretty much the same. Survey concepts. The exam this year possibly won't have quite as many tables and things in it, but certainly there are some predictable ones. EDM accuracies, health and safety, always got a question. Oh, right. The Civil 3D. Yeah, I'll get out of there. The Civil 3D is no, not that no one teaches it directly, although Rowley, I think, may have has students that do it, but I don't think he actually teaches it in a civil engineering sense. I'll explain for you. I have a couple of like the stuff that we've done with 12D just in the recent survey program. That stuff there is just survey related, really, pretty much. Most surveyors would go, that would be the sort of area that they'd go to in survey things. So they'd put data in, they'd do some draw up the topo and maybe calculate some volumes and areas and stuff like that. That would be considered surveying. And then there's a bit of a boundary there that surveyors do, certainly, and in fact are trained in. That would then started to become design, where essentially you're using the the topo, the models, and that the surveyors created to do, say, roading design or what have you. So I do a course in the Bachelor of Engineering Technology, which is called I do two actually, but I do one called Engineering Detailing and Modelling, and essentially what I get the students to do that with, to do there is they design a subdivision as a sort of a project, and they design that all through. And some of the students actually use their project as part of that as well. The modelling, if they're doing some modelling in their project, they use that as part of that. And we do that with 12D. So I've got a series of videos, an unfinished series, as it turns out, of videos that go from woe to go, just designing a simple reticulated subdivision there. But what I do, and the situation is, we have 12D on the computers at Wintec, which students can't put on their laptop. We have Civil 3D on students' laptops that we can't put on for some political reason, to do with between AutoCAD and all sorts of things. So you can get Civil 3D on your laptop, but you can't have it on the computers in the CAD room. So I say to students, I don't really care what they use for the modelling, because the modelling, the outcomes are the same. You need long sections, you need cross sections, and what have you. The outcomes are the same. So if you want to use Civil 3D, I'm quite happy with that. You can do that, but I don't know too much about it yet. I mean, I may, once I get the 12D one sort of nailed, I may start working on the Civil 3D. So, you know, Civil 3D is an option to use. I can certainly, I know what I know what the inputs are and I know what the outputs are. I just don't know what happens in the middle. So you can learn it at Wintech, but in terms of, and essentially with 12D, I'm just learning and following videos ahead of students, and then, you know, helping them. And obviously I've probably got a little bit of depth of knowledge as to what's happening and why, and I'm able to, you know, that sort of helps. And between us, between the students and me, and last year we were very fortunate to have Cameron, who was like a 12D expert. He'd been using it for quite a number of years. So that's sort of how it works. So if you wanted to use Civil 3D, it is certainly possible. You might have to do a little, you know, I can help as much as I can, but you'd have to do a little bit of heavy lifting yourself. But it's I've had a couple of students that have done that, so that's sort of how it works with the Civil 3D. Yeah. Are you still there? I do. So yeah, I'll. So that was the. Obviously, you saw the test there, and where I got that from. I might just pop back and have a look at the rugby, see if there's been any change. Oh, the Lions have scored 7-6. Obviously, I've just updated that. So yep, the Lions have scored, and what's happened there? Okay, so, and what's happened time-wise? 43 minutes. Was it 43? So they had half time. Looks like they've had half time. I'll see what this. I usually have a scoreboard here. Sort by comment. Yeah. Yeah, are you talking about oh, I looked, I didn't put that across. The Lions. It's 7-6. Yeah. Not for the Civil 3D. I mean, I haven't as yet. I used to have an AutoCAD site. I'll just have a look. I don't think she does Civil 3D. I'm pretty sure but there will be some good sites. I usually try and find someone with an accent that I can that's bearable. And hang on, I'll just go to here, go to YouTube. So I don't think she does Civil 3D, but this was Brooke Godfrey. I just found her. Brooke Godfrey, yeah. She has a channel, but I don't think she does Civil 3D. Just have a look. Revit. She's doing Revit there. Civil. I'll just see what happens. Enter. Is that her? 3D modeling. She doesn't seem to do. No, it doesn't. No, not 3D, Civil 3D. But there will be some ones there, and yeah, just a matter of looking. I'll just try here. I always try Google. Best Civil 3D tutorials. I'll put for beginners. Well, there's actually ones there's actually a series of videos and things within AutoCAD itself. So there's the AutoCAD Civil 3D in there. So they're usually pretty good. Those ones there, and then it goes over to individual people. So Civil 3D. So this is all of it here. Yeah, I don't know whether there's if you typed in something like oh, hang on, you can't see that. Sorry, I have a screen set up here where I have the screen. I can transition between screens, so I was looking through there, and yeah, I thought you could see it, but you can't. So Civil 3D, so there's AutoCAD ones here within the actual AutoCAD itself that they do, and then there's various others here that there. I'm just trying to think if there's I'll just go Civil 3D trainers. Whether there's trainer Civil 3D AutoCAD Civil 3D trainer. So yeah, there's actually stuff within the yeah. That's funny. Oh, right. Oh, it's difficult to find something without a heavy accent. Yes, yeah, there are. I thought... Sorry, I misread your comment. I thought you said it's difficult to find something with a heavy accent, meaning that you might understand those ones there. Better. Sorry, I misread it. Yeah, the AutoCAD ones are not too bad. And oh, look, there's a yeah. Yeah, and one of the things with 12D, 12D has like the Travis sheet. It's sort of it has a New Zealand package that's added to it on the 12D has a New Zealand package that's there and available. So yeah, and I'm just looking at one here with the Civil 3D, a New Zealand one here. And I see they're talking about e-learn AutoCAD Civil parcels, subdividing parcels and things like that. So there may be some specific ones there. But yeah, it's you've got to search around and find a few different look at a few different ones and then find the one that best suits you, or you can just go with a variety of them. One thing some students do is in YouTube they turn off the sound and turn on the closed captions. So they just watch the picture and the captions at the bottom, the writing at the bottom, and just do it that way. I've actually seen them do that with my videos as well. Some of the international students have a little bit of trouble understanding my accent, and yeah, they just have the closed captions on. And also guys that forget to bring their headphones into the CAD room. So yeah, there's a number of options. How are we going? Better flick back and have a look at that rugby. See what's happened. Nothing yet. We're still 9-6. I'll just have a 5 there. F5. Updating. Yeah. So how is that answering your questions, Chris? Is that the sort of what you needed to know? I can see you. Yeah. Okay, Chris. Yeah, and we'll catch up next week and just have a quick go through that thing. So that'll be good. Thanks for dropping by. I've been going almost an hour now, so I'll probably finish up around 9 o'clock unless I get some more questions. So thanks for your input. It's been good. Jeez, I go on though. Let's have a look at the 50 minutes gone by the look of it. 7-6. Interesting. They don't seem to have the scoreboard though. Updated scoreboard. There. Live Blog Pro. Don't know where that's going. We'll leave that there. Oh, that's comments. What's this? Well, they usually have a scoreboard. 51 minutes. Yeah. Okay, Chris. Thank you. We'll catch you another time. We'll catch you next week. Have a good break. Oh, the Lions have gone ahead. Alrighty. All right. Okay, so I'll just go back to stuff. I'll maybe go back to another aspect of stuff here. The Chiefs won Stephen Donald's 100th game, which is pretty good. That was awesome. So yeah, at this stage here, it's coming up 8:54. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be finishing up around 9 o'clock. It's probably enough at this stage, or wind it up there, unless of course there's some more questions, as I'll don't want to leave anyone disappointed. Okay, so what else have we got on stuff then? I'll go back to stuff main page, which should be there. Oops, turn on the electric blanket. Okay, Lions, no regrets for hat-trick hero. Okay, James Lowe's going to France, I think. Golden age of parody. Parody. Oh. I think this is about Kathy Griffin, I'd say. This is about Donald Trump not being able to spell. Yes. Bit of an op-ed there, I think. Opinion. Yeah, I think, who's that by? Yeah, Anne Applebaum. Okay. Back to the main page. See if there's anything of interest there. All right, Lions, Barbuts move into the lead. New Zealander dies. Woman found dead in drain. Oh, that's a bit nasty. Let's wonder what the problem is there. So just down to our one viewer that's been there all the time, I'm assuming, or we've had one there. So please ask a question. More than happy to answer them. Yeah. All right. Favona Street. I think I've done a survey job there. Okay. There's nothing too exciting there. I was doing a live stream last night, and the fire siren here in Narrawaya went off, and I see in the news today that there was an accident out of Taupri where a family in a car ran into a horse, and yeah, it was rather unusual. I don't know, Stuff Nation. I don't know whether we can maybe see what's in the Waikato Times here. Certainly opinion, life and style. I forgot. Oh, national. I think we should be ticking on there. It might have a wee story on that. One person had a car crashed down a bank in Tiaroa. Woman found dead in drain. Multiple mothers struggle to survive. 4 nations against 1. Fatal crash driver fails appeal. Oh, right. Doesn't seem to be anything there. Can't see it. No, nothing coming to mind there in particular. I'll just type in Waikato, search for that. Okay. What have we got? Waikato, World, National. No, nothing there. Okay. Fatal crash. Okay. No, nothing going particularly well there. We've got 1 minute left, so I'm going to wind it up there pretty much. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. That's 9 o'clock on the dot. Cheers. See you. And I'll stop streaming as soon as the clock turns 9 o'clock, which is not very far away. So that's 1 hour of online, a few responses and things there, all very well. 9 o'clock.